Hello everyone, this is Helljumper from Thundering Vipers. Today I've got an escort mission for you. We've got a flight of 3 F-16s who are going to take off and assume escorting positions next to a B52 and intercept any enemy air threat that are going towards them. This is from the perspective of Kazuri, and we have done a cold start and the flight is ready for takeoff. So here it is now. The first two flights have their burners on, they're taking off, and we've got Kazuri moving in as well. Full burner. Slightly off the runway and pick up now. The other two F-16 have already taken off. It's an early dawn time. This is Falcon in his F-16. This is Viper 3, and back to the reception. Still in burner, trying to get its Spanish. They're climbing to range of 15, I think, maintaining speed of 10 50 knots. And they're turning towards the next field. All of the vehicles are carrying 2 AMRAAMs, also 4 AMRAAM AIM-120Cs and 2 AIM-9X. But it seems that Falcon is carrying 4 AIM-120Cs. effective at higher range and engaging enemies at almost 40 nautical miles per second. So we've got ARM over there, and that's Falcon passing him with the D flight right side. Here at Angel 16, 20,000 almost, and we're gaining a speed of 357 knots. And there's the flight. So it seems that the cloud cover is at about 15,000 feet as well, and they are almost above it. Now they have to meet up with the B52 and escort it out of the area all the way till it lands. We're not expecting much enemy aircraft. Nice formation, and looks like a wedge. Speeding it up a little bit. So it seems that the B52 has entered the area as well. It's at about 32,000 feet, and it's a bit slow. It's flying at 205 knots. So you can see the contrails as well. So the F16s need to find him now. And there's the formation going on. Alright guys, so I've skipped up ahead towards another point in the mission. The escort flight has gotten up to the B52. That's the one in the front, followed by two F16s directly on its flanks, with a third one following behind. And the AWACS have informed about multiple enemy contacts coming in, so a fourth F16 is being scrambled up as well. So in total there will be 4 F16s versus a number of enemy contacts that are directly ahead. So continuing with this, presumably they're for 32,000 feet with 211 knots. As the B52 is extremely slow, so it's a bit difficult for the F16s to maintain the same kind of speed as well. So this is one of the wing overviews. That's B52 directly front, followed by two F16s on its flank, and then we've got presumably right now, coming up with difficult for him to keep speed of 200 knots. He's dropping down to 70, and his altitude is going down as well. And he's on burner to increase his speed. speed at 15,000 feet. This video will be followed by a TACVIEW of the whole engagement as well, so keep on watching. And you can see the B52 is turning in towards the next waypoint, and it's escorted by one of the F16s on its left flank, and the F16 anti-tanks have started to turn towards the right as well. At an altitude of over 2,000. And Missouri is breaking off from the formation. It's crossing to the incoming threats. And as you can see, the second F16 has also broken up. Over there, and it seems that all three of the F16s have turned in towards the new threat. So we've got Missouri in the front with Falcon slightly behind him at about 4 o'clock, and about 3 o'clock 5 we've got ARM, and this is the fourth F16 which is coming in at a decent speed. It's 130. Heading for Missouri at 31,000 is increasing his speed. He's already above 3.336 knots and getting over to the 2,000 feet. And way far in the back you can see the B52's contrails as well. So I'll stay with the movie's perspective now, and the engagement is about. So the AVAX have informed about multiple Mirages coming in towards us, Mirage 2000, along with a couple of MiG-31 and a small flight of SU-3. At 2,000 feet, good speed as well. I am assuming that he has already locked onto one of the enemies and he is about to fire. His speed is good, close to 400 knots, and he is climbing slightly as well, trying to get to 33,000 feet. And looks like he's turning in for a Foxtrot shot. 33,000 feet altitude, 26 speed, and there is a Fox 3. And he's making a left turn. There goes his fuel tanks. And he's turning back into the tracks. He's a bit slow though. possibly lining up for another Fox 3 shot. You can see a counter over there, that's possibly from an missile. And this is the fourth fighter standing in American perspective. He still has his fuel tank down. Same goes for ARM, and he hasn't shot yet, so it seems that Kazumi is the only one who has engaged the enemy. Uh, Looks like a single AMRAAM launch. There's another Fox 3. Looks like the Mirages are somewhere in the mountains, so it's becoming a bit difficult for the Vipers to track them. And there you can see two contrails behind him. See who those are. It's Elgin at about 40 at 35,000 feet. Falcon is at 32, and looks like he hasn't engaged any of the enemies. Same goes for ARM, so it seems that Kazuri is the only one, as I said earlier, engaged with the enemy. And he's turning left. And you can see far 12, there's a contrail as well. And a very fast mover it seems. So he has spent two of his AIM 120s. He's still got two AIM 120s and both of his sidewinders available. And you can see the contrail over there, and it's an extremely fast mover it seems. Ah, there's a second contrail. I hope you can see it as well. Air Falcon still hasn't shot. Looking up at ARM, same, hasn't shot at anyone yet. Looks like Kazuri has seen those contrails and is going in. Ah, there's another Fox 3. And you can see directly 12, an enemy plane coming in. This is the contrail. He's coming in hot. It's at about 11 o'clock and looks like it was a missile. And Kazuri just dodged the missile. And ARM is blown out of the sky. Oh, you can see multiple Missiles going past him. So looks like he's using some kind of a fireball, and there is another Fox 3. We've already lost one of the F16 Vipers, and I'm not sure how many enemy we've destroyed. Expecting a missile in return. He's deploying his flares and chaff and going defensive very aggressively, and he's just got two aim 9x sidewinders. The fourth scramble F16 still in burner, coming in close, 35,000 feet. Looks like Falcons also taken some damage. Yep, and I think he's leaking fuel. ARM is still going down. I think the pilot's dead and he hasn't ejected yet. So it's pretty much up on Fury and Helljumper in his F16 to engage the enemies and destroy them. Looks like the whole fight is in a bad shape there. Second F16, it's pretty much done. You can see stabilizer is gone. The whole right side is pretty much damaged. All missiles intact. Poor ARM, he's still flying. No wings available, so I think he's got some kind of rudder control and he's trying to stay up. We've got the F16, so it's like two F16s in good condition. These runs, he has spent all of his A120Cs and he's down to his sidewinders. And this is from Helljumper's perspective. It seems that he has locked onto two targets, well, a single target, about 30,000 feet, 67 nautical miles away. Expecting a possible missile launch, he goes defensive, keeps on deploying spears in order to dodge whatever is coming his way. And hopefully he is going to dodge the missile over here. So switching over to Helljumper's perspective, he's got possible targets. Directly 12, trying to lock them up. So he's got a target at 50 nautical miles away, two targets, both at about 50 nautical miles away. And keep in mind he is fully armed right now, 4 M120Cs and 2 sidewinders. Falcon is still in a flyable position, but he's losing fuel it seems, and stabilizer's gone. ARM still trying to fly without a wing, so that's funny. Kazuri seems to be in some kind of a dogfight. Hasn't fired his sidewinders. And this is Helljumper's perspective. Looks like he's going to launch 38 nautical miles away. And there's a Fox 3, he just lobbed it up. And there's a second Fox 3 as well now. Speed is decent, it's not fast enough, slightly above Mach 1. He's just fired two AIM-120Cs at the enemy. Looks like he's going to fire again. That's a lock. That's one. That's the second one. So that's 4 AMRAMs, AIM-120 at two targets, and he's going more, it seems. He's making a dive down. Oh, looks like Falcon is finally opening up as well. Fox recon. There it goes. So as you can see, there are like 3 missiles converging on to a single target. We'll move over to see a splash front. Oh! the other way around. Oh no, there's a splash at about 11 o'clock. You can see Falcon's gone as well. Both of the things are down. And you can see another splash directly for no. So it seems that the big was gone. TRM is still flying. Kazuri is or was in some kind of a dogfight earlier, it seems. So let's see. We've got two Vipers in the gear, and the B52 it seems is fine. It's dropping down. Let's see it. Yeah, it's dropping its altitude. It's down to almost 6,000 feet. This is the funny one. So this is the second F16 without any of its wings, and it's flying. That's DCS for you guys. And seems like Kazuri is in the clear. He's got two strike minders still with him. Yeah, that's one of the Vipers without any wings, flying right behind Kazuri. And it seems that the B52 is going for a land, so I'll speed it up. Let's see which airfield it's going for. It's dropping its altitude. Speed is 443 knots, dropping down to 20,000 already.
Altitude.
And this is the end of the stream itself, of the recording, sorry. The B52 is going down to for the landing, and we've only got it looks like one of the planes is crashed. That must be the jumpers out of fuel, I guess. It's welcome. This is ARM. This is the funny one, making some kind of those circus guys doing fireball exhibitions, and this is still flying, still intact. Speeding it up to see if he's actually going for a landing. He's dropping his altitude though, so he's like at 16,000 feet, still way too high, I would say, for a landing. Doesn't seem like that he's going for a landing though. But anyways, the B52 is saved. We've lost multiple Vipers, 3 Vipers dead with one leaving the battlefield, and Kazuri is the only one who's still standing and flying, and is intact. And the B52 is going down. Looks like he is going to land. Yeah, he's at. No, doesn't seem like he's going to land right now. Maybe making a turn because he is dropping its altitude. Below 9,000 feet already, slowing down as well. So it seems that it's going to land at Beslan right now. Let's see. Yep. As you can see, the beams are out. It couldn't make a nice course, so it's turning back. So let's speed it up. 241 knots at about 3,500 feet. The April is directly 3 o'clock, and we're going to make another turn right now. And in the meantime, let's check out what. Yeah. And here it comes for the landing. And that's the end of the whole stream itself. So it looks like that we lost 3 F16s. Against all enemies. We've got the enemy losses are an AVAX A50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 Mirages, MiG-31s, and possibly an Su-33 as well, as you can see over here, against a number of F-16s which died as well. So I'll show you the TACVIEW after this, and see you next time. I've got a couple of more videos coming up for this week and the next week as well. Thank you very much for watching.
Alright guys, the mission starts at the Kutaisi airfield just south of the Greater Caucasus Mountains. We've got 4 players, Falcon, Kazuri, ARM and Helljumper. Kazuri is flight lead with Falcon and ARM as his number 2 and 3. Helljumper is going to stay on alert 1 in case he's needed. The objective is to search for a friendly B52 bomber that's sort of lost its way in the direction of the bullseye towards the Black Sea, and escorted over the Greater Caucasus Mountains towards Grozny. I don't know what its objective is, but our objective is to find it, secure it, and get it back home safely. Friendly forces include 4-player Viper Squadron, Viper Flight, and target B52 is designated Dragonflight, and we've got a friendly AWACS in the air flight group Overlord. The weather was clear and the scope was clear as well. There were no enemy contacts. So without further ado, let's get into it. Speed things up. I think it's a cold start. Yep. We're going to view it from Kazuri's perspective. He has flight. Flights are in air. Flight lead, sorry, he's in the air. Slow it down a little, and we're going to get into a preset waypoint pattern. Probably intercept the B52 somewhere around bullseye, if I'm not wrong. No eyes in the jet as yet. That's a decent formation. There's a bit of server desync there. Alright, they've detected the B52 and are going to RV with it. Let's skip forward. Here, I guess they were out of AWACS cover, so they started doing sweeping their flanks with their radar to see if there were any contacts. As you can see, we've got pop-up groups, but I guess they're not visible to the friendlies as yet. Alright, at some point here, yep, the enemy is detected and the call goes out to launch the alert 1. Yep, alert 1 is in the air. And here is where enemy targets are detected and the formation breaks off towards the enemy. Let's slow it down here from this point onward. Lead with 2 and 3 in a spread pattern. I guess the lead detected this Mirage 2000 coming in hot at Mach 2.2, 80 nauticals. He's pretty high too, 35,000 feet. And there's a launch. 120C with good parameters and a good loft. Should hit. It's losing too much energy and he's managed to dodge it. The formation's kind of spread out, shouldn't be this spread out, especially since I guess they just detected these targets. Right here the engagement's ongoing. Leader's going in for the kill at close range with an aim now. He's gotten it, and the entire flight is committed towards those planes, which are MiG-31s. But sooner or later they're going to detect these mirages and we'll have to turn to engage. Yep, lead is turned to engage alone, which is probably a bad idea. We've got ARM coming in as well. Launched an M120C, Slow it down a little. See if it hits. Ooh, he's gone vertical. And it's probably what killed him right there. That's another one, another kill to lead. That's a dead missile. Hang on. Yeah, so this is poor coordination between the flight itself, because Kazuri is already engaged with the missile and ARM is probably launched on him as well. Missile's gone down, then Kazuri engages the second one, and ARM also launches on him. Oh, we got a missile off here, 530T, and looks like it's gonna hit. It misses. That's a good dodge. Scroll back a bit and look at what happened to the third Mirage. Yep, there's no chance of escaping that. That's launched in pretty good parameters. Yeah, that's a good hit. Splash 3 to flight lead. And ARM is down. All the F16s carry 4 AMRAAMs, 120Cs, and 2 9Ms. Or 9Xs. We see Falcon pushing in towards those MiG-31s, while ARM is sort of committing in the center, and Kazuri is going towards the last Mirage of a flight of 4. And he's defensive. I guess he's Winchester on missiles, and he's got a 530 on his backside. He's defending hard, and his friends aren't really there to help him. Another 530, he manages to dodge it. ARM launches on a MiG-31, and here the call goes out by Kazuri for support. It should have gone in earlier. Those are 2 parachutes from the earlier jets. So the plan here is for Kazuri to take the Mirage 2000 to ARM and engage him, get him off his back. He's pre-flaring possibly because he thought there's a missile on him. And here we go. Yep, ARM launches his last 120C, which fails to connect, which fails to track. Oh, what happened there? So for some reason the Mirage crashed into the mountainside. Oh, and ARM wasted another missile. Alright, so this guy's a little trigger happy, launching too many missiles too fast. Let's back up a bit. At this point, if we look back there, the Alert 1 aircraft is caught up, and we're going to follow Falcon's engagement. Let's speed it up a bit. He's going to... ARM launches his 120 and goes back to help his lead. And whoa, that's a spam ram right there by Helljumper. Going in for confirmed kills. I think he is launching. Let's check the distance. Give me a second. Helljumper versus the MiG-31s. And 52 nauticals. Let's take a look. Yep, launches at about 32 nauticals. Launches 2 on one jet, 2 on the other, and gets confirmed kills. Confirmed hits on all 3 of his first 3 missiles and misses on the last one. Good kills to him. And scope is clear except for this mainstay. And that's the end of the mission, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next one.